Students, today I am going to explain you the numericals of chapter number 7, solution and suspensions. Number one numerical, that is, you will see over here the question. Calculate the molarity of the solution contain 5.3 gram of Na, 2CO3 and 500 grams of the water. Okay, so we will just put the formula like this. Molarity is equals to mass of solute into 1000 divided by gram formula mass of the solute into grams of solvent. This is the formula for the molarity. We will simply put the values and find out the answer. Number two numerical, that is, calculate the molarity of the solution contain 4 grams of NaOH in 500 centimeter cube or cube ml of solution. We have to put in the same way. We are putting the formula over here. Mass of solute into 1000 centimeter cube upon gram formula mass into centimeter cube of solution, and we will make the data and find out the answer. The molarity will be 0.2 molar. Now this is the numerical from your book, which is given at the end of this chapter. 5.3 grams Na2CO3 was dissolved in 800 gram water. Calculate the molarity of the solution. You have to calculate the molarity in the same way as I explained you before. Put the formula over here, put the values in that formula, and you will find the molarity of the substance. Next numerical, find the mass of sucrose. Molecular mass is 342 required to be dissolved per 600 centimeter cube solution to prepare a semi-molar solution. Semi-molar solution means 0.5 mole solution. Semimolar, if anywhere you will find the word semimolar, it means it will 0.5 molar solution. You will simply put the formula of the molarity and you will find the mass of the sucrose in this way. You will see over here, I have put this formula and we will solve it like this, in this way. This is the numerical calculate molarity of the solution contain 15 gram glucose per 300 ml. This is the numerical calculate molarity of the solution contain 15 gram glucose 300 ml solution. Write down the molarity, mass of solute, mass of solution, ml of solution, gram formula mass of the solute. Okay, molarity is equal to mass of solute into 1000 divided by gram formula mass into ml of solvent. We will put the value, and in this way we will find the molarity of the substance. Now this is another numerical. It is desired to prepare 3 molar solution of NaOH. How much mass of it must be dissolved in 15 gram of water? You will simply use the unitary method. This is the unitary method. In 3 mole solution of NaOH, mass, we have to find out mass of the solvent in 1500 gram. 3 molar means 1000 gram of solvent. We will simply put that if there is 3 moles in the 1000 grams, so in 1500 gram how many moles are there? Divided by 3 into 1500, it will be 500 grams. This is the answer for this numerical. You have to complete this numerical in your copy also. Now I am going to start the new chapter, that is electrochemistry. For this, you should know what is electrochemistry. We will firstly know the definition of electrochemistry. Electrochemistry deals with the conversion of chemical energy into electrical energy, the conversion of electrical energy into chemical energy. That it is interchangeable. Chemical energy will converting into electrical energy, and electrical energy is again converting into that of the chemical energy. Okay. Now there are 2 types of things which is using in the electrolysis, that is electrolytes. What is electrolyte? There are something that are electrolytes and some other non-electrolyte. So first I will going to explain you what is electrolyte. Substances that can conduct electricity when they are in molten state or aqueous solution and undergo chemical changes. Those which conduct electricity are called as electrolyte because they generally consist of ions in solution. Electrolytes are also known as ionic solutes. Examples is NaCl. Now we will talk about the non-electrolyte. What are the non-electrolyte? Are substances that cannot conduct electricity either in molten state or aqueous solution. Molten state means melted state. Okay, and in aqueous solution, most covalent compound are non-electrolytes is Cl4 is the non-electrolyte. Now I am going to explain you the electrolysis of molten sodium chloride. Firstly, you should know what is mean by molten. Molten means melted form. ठीक है, melted form of sodium chloride is called as molten. Okay, this is the full apparatus which is set. You will see that in the container we filled the molten NaCl, मतलब NaCl को हीट दिया, सॉलिड फॉर्म में NaCl होता है, उसको हीट प्रोवाइड करने के बाद उसको मोल्टन फॉर्म में आ गया, मीन्स वो मेल्ट हो गया. उस मेल्टेड NaCl को वी विल पुट इट इनसाइड द कंटेनर and then we will place two electrolytes in it. These electrolytes is maybe of graphite or maybe of platinum. These two types of graphites is normally used. Electrolytes are those which do not take part in the reaction. They are not taking any part in the reaction, but they are important to conduct electricity. Okay, so we will put these two electrodes, and over here you will see that we connect these two electrodes to the battery with the positive and the negative terminal. When the current will start flow from it. Okay, when the current flowing is start. Okay, over here there are two types of electrode. That is positive side is called as electrode connected to the source of electricity. Connected to the negative is called as cathode. That electrode which connected to the negative side of battery is called as cathode, and that is connected to the positive side of the battery is called as anode. Okay, voltage pass, electrolysis start. Whenever the voltage start passing, electrolysis start. Positive ion cation, sodium attached towards the cathode. Negative ion, that is anion, attached towards the anode, as opposite charge will attract each other. Okay, you will see over here oxidation reaction takes place on anode. So reduction reaction takes place at cathode. Oxidation reaction means gain of electron. Oxidation reaction means loss of electron, and reduction means gain of electron. The calcium which is produced, the sodium is deposited. In this picture you will see sodium is deposited on the electrode, but the calcium is not deposited because calcium will not find in the free state. मतलब इसका एक molecule नहीं होता. It will combine with another molecule and it will form chlorine gas. Okay, that chlorine gas will be evolved and the sodium is collected. The sodium is collected on that of the cathode as it is positively charged. Oxidation reaction in which negative charge will appear means loss of electron, and reduction reaction in which gain of electron takes place. Okay, now this is the reaction. I already explained you about this. You will see over here chlorine gas is evolving and sodium is deposited on that of the cathode. Over here you will see this. The red spots is showing the sodium that is deposited at that of the cathode, and chlorine gas is evolving from the anode as it combined, and in two molecules will evolve from that of the solution. The overall reaction, you will see that what is happening at cathode and what is happening at anode. At cathode you will see over here chlorine single molecule, एक molecule था, माइनस का साइन आ गया, ठीक है. उसमें इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है आपके पास लॉस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन हो रहा था प्लस ही. अच्छा, क्लोरीन लिक्विड स्टेट, एल जो यहाँ पे रिटन है where you will see this एल का मतलब है ये लिक्विड स्टेट में, लेकिन जब इसकी दो मॉलिक्यूल कंबाइंड हो गए तो ये गैसियस स्टेट में आ गया. ओवर हियर यू विल सी दैट इट इज इन गैसियस स्टेट. ठीक है, ओवरऑल इट अमाउंट टू 2 क्लोरीन माइनस दिस 2 इज फॉर द बैलेंसिंग द इक्वेशन. नॉर्मली बैलेंसिंग द इक्वेशन के लिए यूज किया जा रहा है, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीज हो गए. सही, इसी तरह से ये रिएक्शन आपका हो रहा था एनोड पे. कैथोड पे सेम रिएक्शन हो रहा है जब आपका सोडियम रिलीज हो रहा है, ठीक है, लेकिन सोडियम जो है वो सॉलिड फॉर्म में जाके डिपॉजिट हो जा रहा है. सही है। सॉलिड फॉर्म में जाके डिपॉजिट हो रहा है तो हम उसको सोडियम को भी इस तरह लिखेंगे और बैलेंस इक्वेशन करने के लिए वी विल पुट 2 ओवर हियर। जब इन दोनों रिएक्शंस को हम आपस में कंबाइन करेंगे तो हमें ये पता चलेगा कि व्हाट इज लॉसिंग एंड व्हाट इज गेनिंग इन दिस रिएक्शन। ओवर हियर यू विल सी we will simply cut 2e over here. We will find out this final equation 2 sodium plus 2 chlorine, 2 sodium plus chlorine gas evolve. L is representing the liquid form. Okay. The electrolysis of molten sodium chloride shows that we get sodium metal at cathode and Cl2 gas is liberated at anode. The form okay means sodium metal cathode पे जमा हो जाता है and that of the chlorine gas will be evolved from here. We will talk about the Faraday's law of electrolysis. There are two laws. Firstly, we will I will explain you about the first law. What is the first law? The amount of substance liberated or deposited at cathode is directly proportional to the electricity passed in electrolytes. Means you will see over here W is the weight or amount of substance deposit is directly proportional to A is representing the current and T is representing the time. This directly proportional sign will be removed and Z is placed over here. This Z is the electrochemical equivalent. Okay, this equivalent is different for every element. हर element के लिए ये different होता है. You will see in this numerical, यहाँ पे आपके पास numerical क्या है? A current of 0.5 ampere will pass through a solution of CuSO4 for 1 hour. Calculate the mass of the copper metal deposited on the cathode. Electrochemical equivalent, as I told you, it is different for every element. वो यहाँ पे given था, हमने simply put किया, उसके बाद ये formula लगाया Z into A into T and we will find out the mass of the copper metal deposited. This is the numerical. This is the electrochemical equivalent. Now this is the work which you have to complete. Numericals which is given over here. जो chapter number 7 के आपके पास numericals से solutions is mentioned के you have to do those numerical in your copy. Number 2 question is state and explain Faraday's first law of electrolysis. Predict the electrolytic reaction when molten NaCl is electrolyte. That reaction, I hold reaction. You have to write it over here. Thank you.